Okay. Kaylin should be here shortly. How's it going? Another fucking... What? Oh, shit. I forgot I had the network loaded up, and then fucking... When I heard that, I was like, who the fuck is that? How did you get the fucking thing to Doom? What the fuck is happening? It's fun having crippling instructions. So, hold on, folks. I have no idea what's going to happen tonight on main event. I was only partially watching fucking Raw last night, which is part of the reason I thought fucking Rob Van Dam beat fucking Cesaro. I was so fucking mad about that.
Something's going on at 5 in the morning. Let me smell your dick.
I was just telling everybody, I don't know what's happening on main event tonight because I was only half watching Raw because I was playing D&D and force feeding some acid, and not the good kind of acid that gives you hallucinations. Bad kind and batteries.
You were giving somebody batteries?
Yeah.
Why were you force feeding someone batteries? I don't understand.
Well, it wasn't force feeding batteries. It was force feeding acid. I didn't even really force feed it. I switched out their beer with acid. Because I'm fucking good.
That doesn't sound healthy or legal or moral, to be honest with you.
Well, it kind of wasn't. We kind of got a talking to by the fucking guy who's in charge of the... Oh, fucking shit! It's Los Matadors started off.
I like Los Matadors. I know, like, Lundy thinks I'm a hit.
I don't hate him.
I know that Lundy and Coughlin think I'm contrarian for the sake of being contrarian. It's not. They're just popular characters that I don't like.
To be fair, you saying you like Matadors doesn't help, but they're probably two of the popular characters on the fucking roster.
People like Los Matadors.
And it's not the wrestlers. People actually like... Well, people like Hunico. I mean, not Hunico. People like fucking Epico and Primo.
Yeah. So
they hate the fact that they have this gimmick.
I mean, yeah, I hate the gimmick, but I like the wrestlers.
And let's be honest, Caleb, the only reason people like the Matadors is because of El Torito. That's the main reason they get pops.
Hey, hey. El Torito is just holding it down. Oh, crowd.
God, I hope we're not having a multi-tag match. They have been obsessed with multi-tag matches lately.
Tell me about this. So tell me, the Evolution has officially returned. Minus Ric Flair, yes. I guess?
Yeah, because who fucking cares about Ric Flair?
Yeah, no one really does, actually. So I wonder if Stephanie is going...
Fucking, I bet Triple H.
I wonder if...
Well, Stephanie's been howling around with Kane.
With who? Matt.
Kane.
That was weird, like you kept cutting off.
Yes, oh, a three-man.
Three-man band?
Fucking terrific. Yep. Okay, so let's just go to the network page. It's on the stream.
What I was saying was, I wonder if...
Just type in network.ww.
What I was saying was, I wonder if... Oh my god. Matt, what is going on? Oh my god. Shit, this is irritating. It's like I'm on...
They're actually letting them fucking talk. The network is fucking up.
I wonder if I'm on a delay.
Remember, Kaylin, so you have a delay of 3 seconds. Yeah, you always have a delay.
I think it's your internet. Your internet sucks, man.
I think it's your internet.
Nah, I know it's your internet. My internet, it's pretty shitty, but not shitty as yours. There you go.
I know it's your internet. because I know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you know you.
That was funny.
Jinder Mahal and fucking Drew McIntyre looked like they were about to fucking kiss.
Okay, so if I were a viewer who wasn't into wrestling and didn't know any of these people or what was going on, and I saw this on my television, I would swear I was watching some sort of weird homoerotic porn or something like that, or some sort of gay, like erotic art. I
Are
mean,
you
like,
artifacting on your network feed?
no, my network feed is pretty good actually.
I'm getting a lot of artifacting on mine. And it's not like the normal artifacting either when it's buffering. It's like artifacting
That was
when like
amazing! Oh my god, I love that when he did like the Olay chant and then jumped on the ropes and then jumped off McIntyre. That was awesome.
yeah, I don't like the Los Matador gimmick as much as most people do. I'm like, yeah, would I rather have Premio, Epico and Premio
Yeah,
like actually be respected and in a respectable gimmick and not fucking clowns? But I'm like, look, on terms of fucking joke characters, they're probably
amazing in the
better.
ring. They are funny. They're fucking awesome in the ring. I like them in the ring now.
So 3MB does have a midget now. Is that Hornswoggle?
That's Hornswoggle.
God. Oh yeah, did you see? Fucking, they have a poster
Of
for the
what?
fucking for the. Oh wait, somebody's called. Take over real quickly, Kalins.
Okay, so hello, I am Callens, and this is Callens' Sexy Party Hour, where we dish out all sorts of sexy fun. If you have a request, just tell me and I'll play some smooth, sexy music for you. Let's see. Now the midget's in the ring. And he tried to go after El Toro, but then one of the guys from 3MB got kneed in the fucking balls by one of the El Matadors. El Toro has been picked up by one of 3MB, who has also been hit in the balls, man. Lots of men are on the ground grabbing their balls, man. It's pretty terrible. And now El Toro and Hornswoggle are going to wrestle. And it's kind of creepy. It's like looking at it's like looking at two deformed toddlers fight. Although El Toro's costume is really stupid, it's pretty nifty. Alright, oh shit. Hornswoggle's on top of El Toro. Now they're rolling around on the ring like lovers do, kissing and hugging. All sorts of weird homoerotic dwarf undertones involved in this. Oh, is it? I don't know if this is true or not, but I don't know if anyone's encountered this, but lately on YouTube I've been seeing a bunch of like Sting edits of WWE moments and shit. I don't know if that's still a thing or if that's still happening. Actually, let me get the fucking stream. Hold on. Let me see. Let me get to the stream. D-Backs in your house. Here we go. There we go. Let's see. Alright. What am I looking at next? El Torito is still there, yelling at Hornswoggle. Hornswoggle's all like, "I'ma get you, El Torito!" And El Torito's like, "Nope." Like, apparently they're gonna have, like, the two midgets fight because that's exactly what we need to see. Big Show versus Jack Swagger is coming up next because who doesn't want to see that?
Fucking pissed on my cigarette. God damn it.
Who pissed on your cigarettes?
I did.
You pissed on your
Long
cigarettes.
story short, I was trying to hold the phone, take a piss, and smoke a cigarette at the same time. So I had the cigarette in my hand I was holding my dick with. Right there.
Ew.
Bad idea. I just realized, I could have just burnt my dick.
You were such a fucking sad.
And then when I'm peeing, I pissed a cherry off of the fucking cigarette into the toilet.
You were
so
such
I just
a
throw
fucking
a cigarette
savage.
into the toilet because I'm
again,
otherwise.
Matt.
Really, 1 second. Really, we're gonna have a Hornswoggle El Torito feud. That is the worst.
Matt.
Yes, Kalins.
I've been saying Matt for the past 5 minutes. Did you not hear me?
I know, and you have a delay, so I was getting my thought out.
I was saying Matt because I wanted to see if you could hear me because I didn't know if you could hear me or not.
Yes.
Okay, I had a midget wrestler that lived next door to me years ago. He had a normal-sized girlfriend. Him and another midget wrestler went on Jerry Springer after they made up a story about fighting over her. That
sounds fun.
That is interesting. Matt, I bet if you could, you would live in that type of world.
The car is coming out.
Matt, I bet if you could, you would live in that type of world. Like a Jerry Springer-esque sort of reality. Where, like, you have a friend who's a midget, who's friends with, like, an inbred... An inbred midget.
Friends with a midget.
Why don't you want to be friends? Oh, right. I remember.
They have creepy children hands.
Oh, yeah, I remember. You were going to, like, paint, like, the road yellow, or was it the sidewalk yellow next to a midget's house?
Road, yellow. Road, sidewalk, it doesn't matter.
And then you were going to say something like, you were going to sing the Munchkin song? So what, is Wade Barrett...
Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to work they go.
So what, is Wade Barrett just going to squash all the luchador wrestlers now? Is that it? He hasn't
fought any luchadors yet.
Rey Mysterio, who is part luchador. He's just going to squash them all.
And plus, they got two.
And then the fucking fans are gonna be like, yeah, get those fucking spits out of here. Is that it? Is that what's gonna happen?
Shh, he's talking.
No.
Wade Barrett's talking.
I hope he gets kicked in the fucking face. I hate you, Wade Barrett. You perpetuate the racist oppression that is the WWE. Bastard.
You're just hateful.
How?
You are contrary when it comes to wrestling. It's like you were on board with Wade Barrett, and now that he's popular, you're like, Wade Barrett.
I didn't like Wade Barrett. I didn't like Wade Barrett. I always disliked Wade Barrett. It's in the early videos we make. I've never liked Wade Barrett. I thought when Wade Barrett was, like I said before, when Wade Barrett was with the Nexus, he was pushed too quickly and too soon, and he only got popular because of his feud with John Cena. My positions are not contrarian for the sake of being contrarian. I don't like a lot of people who are popular. I've said this before.
You're just a hater.
Hey, but I am your motivator. There you go. That was pretty awesome. Beat the shit. My
motivator is pop.
You know what?
I'm gonna get high that day.
Hey, beat the shit out of that overrated, overhyped, glorified fucking jobber Wade Barrett. You go, Singara. You go. And the only reason he's fucking popular is because of a stupid gimmick. I hope Wade Barrett, cripples himself and he can no longer speak.
Yeah,
So.
I hope Randy Orton becomes the next the next Hulk Hogan. Just a sad, pathetic joke.
That's fine, you know why? Because Roman Reigns is sexy. There you go. There you go.
You know what? I hope Roman Reigns is next Shelton Benjamin.
You know what? It doesn't matter.
There you go.
You know what? It doesn't matter because I'm so shallow.
No, I'll go. I hope he's next John Morrison.
John Morrison. Wow, really?
Hey, yeah,
I thought you liked Roman
Yes.
Reigns.
I do, but I'm willing to fucking see him fall. Despite you.
You know what?
I'm totally willing to. I'm willing to sacrifice Roman Reigns.
I hope Marvel falls and DC takes their place. There you go. There you go. There you go. And if you want to one up me, bitch,
Well, if we're gonna be saying that shit that can't fucking ever happen, Kalins, I hope you get eaten by a dragon. And then the dragon gets eaten. And then the dragon is eaten by a unicorn.
You know what? I hope
you get turned into rainbow shit.
You know what? You know what? I hope you become Sammy. There you go. I hope just one day something weird happens with your autism. You just become Sammy. Just this humorless butler-like creature.
That day is the day I walk into a lake with my pockets filled with rocks. It's like, well, I had a good run. Yeah. I think I'll order a cheese pizza while I'm way drown.
I really like cheese pizzas.
I'm excited. It's delicious.
Wait,
sure, it's taking a long time for me to drown. Oh, there it is. I'm dead.
Gurgle, gurgle.
The life and death, Sammy.
Gurgle, gurgle.
My streams froze, and it looks like Wade Barrett is like Swan and a fly.
Matt. Okay, Matt.
What?
Did you see what
Wade Barrett was one of the human astronauts in the original Planet of the Apes, remember? Like all the astronauts with the 70 beards and shit.
Stop fighting, I need attention, I have autism. What? That's awesome. So, Master Duck was like, I have autism. So, Matt.
Yes. So, it's funny that I say yes and they have like a Daniel Bryan thing on the fucking screen right now.
So, two things. One, did you see Rob's comment about how cruel we are to Sammy? In your in the video that he made, he was like, "Oh my god!"
Hey, I defend my action. I'm trying to toughen Sammy up. Because I can't.
I mean, the thing is, you can't at that point because it's not because Sammy has the same type of shit I had, where he has depression. And he probably has no actual sense of identity for what he wants to do. So, you really can't toughen him up because there's just nothing to toughen up.
Well, you know what? Fucking survival of the fittest. Either it's calloused by my constant fucking pick at him, or...
Calloused, that's awesome.
He
dies. He dies like a gazelle on the Serengeti, being devoured by a lion.
Not everybody agrees with my methods.
I do. Ah, Matt.
I
And
hate
look,
that fucker
and
right
remember,
above fucking the black guy's shoulder and the blue tank top. Look at that fucker's stupid hair. Look at his stupid Jong-un fucking. I
you,
hate you, you mysterious in the crowd.
hey, look, it's Vince.
Die.
Oh shit, it's
Sorry.
Vince. Hey, look, it's Vince.
Yeah. Yes, I told you, Vince. See, I told everybody Vince would fucking come out for fucking Warrior's death.
Yeah, he has to.
But no.
No, he has
It's
no.
not big enough of a deal.
No, he has to. Not necessarily because like Warrior was this massive icon, like he likes to believe, but because he came back and they made a big deal about it. And if he kicks the bucket right,
And he
almost
made
right up,
nice with everybody.
yeah, and if he kicks the
Yeah, he
bucket,
finally forgave Vince.
he finally forgave Vince for what all for blackmailing him. Wow, he's a nice guy. You know that takes a nice person to forgive someone for blackmailing you. Fuck you, Warrior. Like I said before, Warrior is a fucking shitbag. I'm glad he's dead, and I hope his fucking family dies with him. Fuck all of them. Fuck Warrior.
What did they do?
Fuck
What
Warrior.
did they do?
You know why? Because he probably has fucking poisoned them with his shitty fucking genes anyway. Fuck Warrior.
I don't know. Look at the fucking the Baptist Westboro Baptist Church girls and
They're all like their father.
you're not a crackhead and I'm not a fucking Klan member like our dads.
It's true. Wait, wasn't your father a meth addict and a Klansman though?
Nah, he never dabbled in meth. He was
Wait, so he never did drugs?
no, he did coke.
Oh. That's true. You weren't a cokehead. Actually, I'm
And I'm
surprised.
not fucking racist. Unless you count my everlasting hatred of fucking the scumbags known as Russians, but
Okay, not
it's not
all.
race.
You know,
That's just more just general bigotry.
that's mostly directed towards the fucking government anyway than it is actual Russian people. Like, I doubt
It is, but then you read about how fucking three-fourths of Russians even conspiracy theories ranging from fucking shit like the meteor that crashed in Russia was it last year or the year before? I can't
last
remember.
year, I think.
Nobody talks about that anymore.
What the
But
meteor?
yeah, they were like that was there's like a huge chunk of the Russian population actually believes a covert American weapon test.
That's awesome.
His one daughter looks like Lindsay Lohan. You notice that?
She does. Alright, should we bow our heads in a moment of silence?
The daughter with short hair.
Hey, Matt, should we bow our heads for a moment of silence for Warrior?
Yeah, sure.
We should all bow our heads and be like, Warrior is dead and no one gives a fuck because he's a piece of shit and he deserved to die. Woo! That's my tribute song to Warrior right there.
What a big show. Also, Kalen, here you go. This will make you hate Batista even more. You know who Batista's favorite wrestler was and who was a great influence on him? Warrior.
Warrior? Yeah.
That's why Batista does the shitty... Fuck it. Why did Cody Rhodes stand at the Kane? That's ridiculous.
Kane's nose is really huge.
But that's why Batista does the rope shaking shit.
Oh! Well, it makes sense, though. I'm surprised he doesn't do the snort thing, though, because Batista always has that weird kind of animal gimmick where he's like, roar! I don't know. I don't think he goes, man. Titus O'Neil.
It's John Cena.
Somebody, I was watching. I actually watched like a small clip of like Total Divas, and it had what's that chick's name? What's the black chick with the eye patch? Because I can't remember her name at the
Damn.
moment. Naomi. So she was like talking about how she
She's
was
going.
going.
She's married to one of the Usos.
Yeah, Johnny Uso, I think, and she was going, and she was talking to. Fuck, what's that?
No,
She
I
was
think
talking.
she's married to Jimmy.
Okay, I thought it was John Uso. My fault. So she
She's married to fucking one of them.
So basically, she was talking to the seamstress, I guess, named Sandra, and I think I forgot who Sandra's the seamstress for, but she was talking to a seamstress, right? And the seamstress didn't put all the little jewels on the back. Like, really, it was just all these little sequence jewels on the front and not the back of the outfit. And then she was like, I need them on the back because, like, the front of the back of my outfit just has my ass showing. And then like everyone, and she was like, I'll just do it myself. And then like everyone in the chat in the comment section was like, she's an ungrateful bitch, and I'm like, not really, is she?
Oh boy, look at that! Look at this, Caitlin. It's a whole fucking week of Ultimate shit.
Oh my god, I don't want to see Ultimate Warrior. I hate
Warrior
Ultimate
Week
Warrior.
on the WWE Network.
I hate Warrior. I don't want to see more of him. He's
I like
dead.
exactly. I like one match from Warrior, and that's Warrior versus Savage.
I thought you were gonna say Warrior versus Hogan, since like there are people who said they
No,
like
I
the
don't
finish.
fucking. I never liked Hogan. I mean, yeah, I'll give that match like dues because that was the first time Hogan ever lost fucking clean somebody. Once he became the top guy in the company.
You know he didn't even want to do that, right?
Yeah, true. No, like fucking. I'm not saying Hogan's a fucking nice guy for
No,
doing
I'm not.
that, but it's
No,
like
I'm not
that
saying.
was a big.
No, I'm not saying you are,
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm not trying to undermine your giving him some kind of credit. What I'm saying is that like he's such an asshole that he had to be forced to do that. So I wasn't trying to undermine what you were saying. I was just trying to say like how
Oh,
much
here
of an
comes Tamina
asshole,
Snuka.
like how much of an how much of an asshole is is Hogan that he couldn't even that he had to be forced to go to
Oh
let
yeah,
someone go
and
over
here's the
him.
thing. I'm not even giving Hogan any props here, or even Warrior any props, because like when you go back and watch the fucking match at WrestleMania 6, it's fucking shit. Also, I will say something too. I do have two favorite Warrior moments. One match with Warrior and Savage.
Yeah.
You know, that was really great because they
Uh-huh.
were tag team partners for such a long. They actually had like a thing, and Savage actually brought out the best in fucking Warrior.
And the one with Bobby Roode, I wouldn't count Bobby Roode's match. For one reason, Bobby Roode carries whoever he's in the ring with. At least in my opinion, he carried Warrior in my opinion, and I think you can really only give Rude,
You mean
not
Rick
Rick
Rude?
Rude. I'm sorry, not Rick Rude, Bobby Roode, Rick
Because
Rude.
at first I thought you were talking about a Bobby Roode Hulk Hogan match. I was like, how
No,
the
wait,
fuck did he
my fault. I
Hogan
meant
match was good?
Rick Rude carried him. Is what I'm trying to say. My fault. Or would you say that's too harsh?
But my other favorite Warrior moment is when he squashed Triple H, because for no other, that's the only fucking time I've ever seen anybody no sell a pedigree.
Again,
And like it's like fuck one said it, you can't even call it no selling. It's like negative, because like Triple H pedigree's Warrior. Warrior literally bounces off the mat back to his fucking feet. I've never seen anybody do that before
I gotta
or
say that
since, and it's just I'm like, that is fucking.
you didn't like any of his matches with Rick Rude.
Go ahead, Caitlin. Sorry.
No, no, no. I'm fine.
I don't really remember any matches with him. I don't remember a lot.
I'm surprised though, especially since you wanted to, since you were into superstars for a little bit.
True.
Um,
So I want to call this now.
this
I
is
just want to
kind of
call this now. My prediction for the IC title, I think a heel's going to win it.
yeah, because they need to get a balance since only
Oh
faces
boy,
have
a
the belts.
multi-diva clusterfuck.
It's not bad actually.
Yeah,
It's pretty
every
decent.
every every belt is held by a fake.
It's pretty
Yeah, it's
decent
not
though.
too bad, but it's just like I don't like matches like this where there's multiple people in.
Because you can't.
It's just all
Yeah,
chaos.
I kind of like these. Wow, that was. Did you really just fuck that up? Really?
Who was it? Was it Alicia
I
Fox?
kind of like these matches. I mean,
You know who fucking fuck, what's her name?
okay, Matt.
Yes.
Okay, like my stream froze. What is going on with the network?
Yeah, it froze for me too, so I had to fuck it. I refreshed.
I wonder if it's because the server. I wonder if they're having like a server overload.
They might be.
If it is, like, I don't understand why they don't have more servers. Maybe they didn't
They
think they'd have this
did?
big of a turnout.
Well, for, apparently the numbers are lower than what they expected.
Really?
They got like six. Yeah, they got like 660,000, a little over 660,000. To be fair, that's before WrestleMania.
Okay,
So
so
there's probably some people who are waiting to buy the network and seeing if because HBO has had a lot of problems with their fucking streaming service.
yeah.
It went out during the fucking season finale of True Detective, and it went out during the season premiere of fucking Game of Thrones.
Okay, so what was their estimated number, or rather, what were they wanting?
Part of me thinks they thought they were going to get to 1 million right away, which I'm like, why would you think you would do that? Because when's the last time 1 million people have bought one of your pay-per-view? It's been years.
Also, it a lot of casual viewers are just gonna watch the TV show anyway. Ooh, Tamina's sexy.
Yeah. See, they need to sell the network more.
They do. The problem is they
Yeah, need to
just
sell the.
the
Oh,
problem is
Tamina Snuka is now #1 contender for the
the
Divas.
the problem is they really need to get more talent. More talent,
Yeah.
more pops. They really need to get more pops. I can't believe
Also, maybe
Evolution
work
is
on,
back.
on the original stuff on the network too.
Yeah. Well, what they really need to do is get more people over with the fans, you know? What the hell am I looking at? Why am I looking at a bunch of people dressed up in stupid outfits dancing in a tour bus?
It's probably something for Total Divas, or it might be L's house.
Whose house?
So, okay, real quickly, folks. I just want to point out something. It's only been 30 minutes since this started. We've already had 3 fucking matches.
What was that?
What's your fucking excuse, TNA? Oh, this is Adam Rose. This is the shit for Adam Rose. The South African guy pretending to be Russell Brand.
Who was
That's his gimmick.
young conservatives? This is very overdramatic. What is this bullshit?
But the Daniel Bryan fucking shit. We really need to watch that because I want to see you fucking be like, fucking Daniel Bryan, fucking piece of shit.
If we tell me when and where, and we will do this. You just got to set up a date and time, Matt, and I will shit all over it.
Oh shit, Tom Raleigh's not on here this week. It's the other guy, Tom Phillips. Tom Phillips. Can't say his name. If Tom Phillips was wearing a bow tie, he would look almost exactly like fucking Pee Wee Herman. Alright, Caitlin, so we're gonna get so here's one of the previews for fucking Extreme Rules. We're gonna get a cage match between Bray Wyatt and John Cena. That'll be fun. I gotta say, so far, like, forward to more matches at Extreme Rules than I was at WrestleMania. I am looking forward to John Cena versus Wyatt again. I am looking forward to Shield versus Evolution. That's gonna be fucking awesome. What else? Kane versus Daniel Bryan. I'm like, that fucking it's stupid to me. It's like, why is Brock Lesnar the #1 contender? Why? Seriously.
Why is Brock Lesnar the #1 contender for Daniel Bryan's belt?
No. Yeah, why isn't he? He should be. He defeated the fucking Undertaker.
Probably.
Brock
Wait,
Lesnar
isn't he taking
whenever the fuck Brock Lesnar wants.
Isn't he taking a break? Yeah. And that's the death of the stream. Yo, Matt. Well, Matt's gone. Apparently his stream or whatever drops. Right now we're just seeing the montage for Evolution. Apparently and we're seeing a remake of the Shields fighting back with Evolution. Randy just did a fucking RKO on Roman Reigns, and then he did an RKO on Seth Rollins.
Stupid fucking Skype. Like, fucking, why is everybody
and
on
then,
Like, nobody was on fucking Skype today, but fucking right now, everybody's got to fucking talk, and now Skype's being, like, so that's why I dropped for a bit. I hate fucking shit. What I miss, Kalen, so I had to close
right now.
Are they recapping the beatdown of the Shield?
Yes.
You see what I said, though? Like, even though the Shield got their asses kicked, like, they still looked fucking good. I like the sepia tone. I do like... Kalins.
What?
Alright.
Yeah, I'm right here.
That ain't good. So I had to, we're probably gonna we're experiencing technical difficulties.
Yeah, we're experiencing some really. Yeah. I don't miss the Swiss.
Is that swag?
That is Swagger. Deport Cesaro. That
Is that
is
a sign?
that is a sign that Swagger is walking around with. I don't miss the Swiss. Deport Cesaro.
He's an ass. So I don't think Cesaro's gonna get the IC title because I'm like they gotta put a cap on the whole Cesaro Swagger feud.
So yeah, it seems like they gotta end it because it's been going on for a little bit. I mean, Swagger isn't benefiting in any way from any of this shit, though.
I'll be completely honest. The only I would have put the IC belt on Barrett. He's a heel, and the other thing is, like Cesaro, he hasn't held a world title yet, unlike RVD and fucking Sheamus. So when
What do
those
you want?
two get the IC belt, it's kind of like you guys are just getting this the same time until you're next in line for the
I
world
fucking.
title, aren't you?
Ugh. Barrett is only popular now because of that stupid gimmick.
He's always been popular. In fact,
No,
he's
he
getting
hasn't always
less
been popular. Bullshit. He's never always been popular. Always been popular with who?
people.
Bullshit. Fucking prove it. If he were fucking popular, he wouldn't have been in fucking mid-card hell for the past who fucking knows how long. He has not always been popular. You can look at older fucking videos of him and see
Well,
he gets no reaction. What the fuck are you talking about?
well, Kalins, I'm just gonna say this. Look at all the mid-carders who were popular and never got shots in
He's
companies.
never always been fucking popular, though. What the fuck are you talking about?
Mysterio, Benoit,
He's
McFoley.
so that doesn't mean they were. That doesn't mean anything. What I'm saying is he wasn't fucking popular. He was just some fucking mid carder that lived in mid card fucking hell and did nothing for fucking months.
So angry. Oh fuck! Did my connection get Kalins?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, it got really quiet. I thought my fucking connection died again.
That's what happens to me when you don't say anything. That's why I tell. That's why I ask you to like not to mute because whenever you mute, I can't hear anything on your side. And it gets really quiet, and then I can't hear anything. Like when you're not muted, I mean, I can hear like maybe a little bit of sound, but at least enough so that I know you're there.
Alright, Kalins, you're gonna have to describe to me what's going on because I can't. The stream's not fucking loading for me. I've refreshed it like 5 fucking times now.
Puss in Boots, aka Zeb Coulter's out there. He's talking about Cesaro.
Oh
Swaggers.
yeah, because I think the main event tonight. I think I saw a thing for that earlier. I think it's gonna be
Yeah.
Swagger versus Big Show.
Yep, that's it. And this is the very last match.
This is gonna be 20 minutes.
Sorry, I raged at you. I don't know, that pissed me off for some reason.
I'm thinking they're trying to show with this match that hey, Swagger could do shit too, people. You should like him still.
They never liked Jack Swagger.
No, that nobody fucking is chanting "We the People" now or anything.
No, you just see like this sad old this sad old man who looks confused.
You
with
do
like
get
a
a smattering.
Cesaro.
You do get a smattering of "We the People" chants when Cesaro's out there, but you know that's because people still haven't transitioned yet
Yeah.
from "We the People" to "King of Swing."
What is this? What is this? I thought you said he didn't have any music now.
Nah, he came out with nothing. He
Is-
even caught with his old music Which I'm like, maybe it's a licensing issue since he's been with the Real Americans for like a year now. Maybe they were like, we don't need to license his solo music anymore.
I really like his solo music though. It's pretty interesting. Wasn't it like some weird Swedish rap song or something?
Or it might be German. I don't know because there's fucking like a German flag in his fucking Titantron image, and it's like he's Swiss.
The interesting thing about his music was that it had a very face vibe to it. But yeah, my bad about snapping at you, Matt.
Well, he had that music.
I don't know why I would that
I
shit
think
say.
I think he had that music when he was U.S. champ, and he was a face then. And I think that's why the Real Americans went after him.
Because he was
One
the
second, the
real,
dog's here.
the
Keep
real
talking.
Americans, as if to imply that there's more than one. Unless, wait, I don't know. Were there more than one real American? I don't remember, because. Let me see. Me neither. Me neither. He has the charisma of a cactus plant. I mean, that's saying a lot, because at least with a cactus, you have at least something that looks visually interesting, even if it's like, in a really ugly sense. With Jack Swagger, he's not really even interesting visually. He's just like the most generic looking man you've ever seen. I mean, he has that weird thing with his hair, but
I
like
said it. It's the same thing with
generic.
Curtis Axel. He looks like somebody who should be in TNA.
He does. He looks like someone who should be main eventing TNA.
Yeah, he looks like a T. That's the worst thing, in my
Like
opinion, I could say
given
about a wrestler.
given like a 5 hour speech.
So yeah, did you see? I think you've already seen Austin Aries, Chris Sabin, and Bad Influence are all out in TNA.
Chris, wait, where are they at now? Haven't has anyone said?
Bad Influence was wrestling at some independent shows.
So we don't even know if they're going to NXT.
I hope they go to NXT.
How old are
It's,
they?
it's just weird to me. The problem is they are kind of on the older, they're mid to late
Yeah.
30s. But I'm like, if you
So
get them in NXT
aren't
right away,
aren't
you
the
can get a good, you get a good 5 years out of them.
aren't the Uzos pretty old? They're like 30, right?
They're like early 30s though. Like they're like around the same age as Daniel Bryan, like 32.
Uh, My whole thing is like in regards to like TNA wrestlers or whatever, and I kind of had this argument with Sammy. And I don't know if you'll agree with me or not. And again, Matt, I am so sorry that I freaked out at you.
Oh, that's okay.
Like so like basically. Basically, we were talking about TNA wrestlers who should go to WWE or whatever, and I guess Sammy was like they deserve to be on the main roster, but I'm like, from like a WWE standpoint, like what makes them so special that they should skip
And I'll
NXT?
be honest, I am kind of annoyed that football guy, the football player, the steroid abuser guy,
Yeah.
who signed up with WWE, he's not going to go through NXT, and I'm annoyed by that.
Who's the steroid abuser guy? What are you
I
talking about?
forget his name. He was the. It's funny too. He was the guy who a couple like months ago got into a huge Twitter war with CM Punk. He was calling CM Punk a bitch and a scrawny ass wannabe and shit. I'm like, I'm kind of fucking upset CM Punk's gone just because I'm like, man, I would love to see these two guys feud.
So who is this person
Uh,
exactly?
he was he was I forget what team. I think he played for New Orleans or Baltimore. But basically he didn't have a really stellar career. The most notable thing he ever did was get suspended for steroid violations and once
And
got
this guy,
arrested.
and this guy went to WWE.
Yeah, that's the thing that a lot of
That's
people are like,
bizarre.
what the hell?
That's bizarre. Hey Matt, who are Badger and Rob still cool?
Think?
Because I was gonna throw him in the group here.
Alright.
Do it or ask
Yeah,
Rob.
you can. Yeah, I'd ask Rob first. Just to make sure.
All right, hold on.
What are you doing over there, little dog? Sitting up on that pillow? So yeah, I'm sorry, we're
What's
not
up?
talking about this match. What anything going on here?
Um, right now Swagger is trying to work on. Well, he was trying to work on Big Show's leg, but then Big Show caught Swagger with the choke. He grabbed his choke. Grabbed his choke. He grabbed him with his hand. He choked him, and now he's like he gave him the punch and like he
So,
pinned him. I don't know what the fuck the words were that just came out of my mouth.
basically, you could just say it was like every Big Show match ever. He
Yeah,
got the choke slam, he did the knockout punch, the fucking end.
pretty much. Big Show looks legitimately hurt though with his leg. I don't know if it's just him playing it
Selling
off.
it.
But yeah, I don't know if he's selling it or not, but it looks painful as shit. He looks like he's in a
Be
lot of
right back.
pain. Alright. Sorry this was a terrible episode for everybody. Singh signed with WWE. What will his angle be? So it was confirmed that he signed? Because from what I understand, they're still in talks because Sting still wanted to work the indie circuit and he didn't want to work a whole lot. Is that correct, Matt?
Yeah, with Sting. And with the
Like
two, he might have like some demands too. Like he might have been like, I want to fight the Undertaker.
he has a lot of demands for someone with no power.
Well, I mean, it's weird with him because
Like
he does hold sway over the old WCW fans.
there are no WCW fans.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, like okay, so the people who watch
There's a lot.
TNA.
There's some sad fuckers, Caleb.
So
Serious.
okay, so the people who watch so the people who watch TNA. I mean
No, it's
WWE,
not just the people who
but
watch TNA.
WWE consistently ranks in the top 3 for TV ratings within their demographic. Do you like why does it matter if a few over the hill WCW fans still want Sting to wrestle the Undertaker?
Well, it doesn't matter that fucking because that's why I think like part of me thinks that's kind of the reason why they had Undertaker lose, so they could just be like, "No, Sting, you're not fighting the fucking Undertaker." Because my guess with Sting is they want him to come back to shill the WCW shit on the network. Because that'd be that's something I'm like they should start going after is disillusioned fans from from the federations they have absorbed. And be like, look, you might hate us for buying out your favorite fucking company, but here's all the fucking Monday Night Nitros.
I mean,
Here's
really, they have
all
like
the
Booker. Yeah,
CW shit.
but they have like Booker T for that. Who looks
Yeah,
like
but Booker T was never the face of WCW. Sting was. Like, in all honesty, Kalins, WCW had one face.
is that Bo Dallas?
Probably, yes.
He's so
It's
cute. Why is he
yes.
wearing a diaper?
Who knows? You might be into it.
Wait, is that
But
a
yeah,
diaper?
Kayla, so Stain at the very least would be a very good salesman for the network, and at the same time, it would be very beneficial for WWE to have him under their umbrella to be able to control what he says and his legacy.
What legacy? Like, I mean, I just think, and I'm fine with being, and I'm fine if like people are like, "Oh, you're wrong, Callis." I think that his legacy is overblown because no one knows who the fuck he is, and even less people care. There's a there's a reason why WCW went under. There's a reason why when Sting went to TNA, no one still gave a fuck. If people gave a fuck, why is TNA going to die now? If people gave a fuck when Jeff Hardy left, why do people still not give a fuck?
I don't think anybody gave a fuck when Hardy left.
Hardy was really over though. Hardy was over, especially with kids, which is the target demographic for Cena now. Like Hardy was like super over, and Hardy left while he was super over.
And look at how
That's
well
why
that went for TNA.
That's why I'm. Oh my
But
god.
here's the thing, though, Kalen. Sting does have a legacy. If, we might not fucking look at the legacy.
Wait.
Like, hey, that's something fucking worth
Holy shit! Fucking what's his name? William Regal has like geckos and shit. That's awesome.
Really? That's funny. Oh yeah, you want to know something I just found out today, and like probably a lot of the wrestling fans probably already know this, but I just found this out. You know who trained Mark Henry?
Mr. T?
Bret Hart.
To do what?
To wrestle. And I'm like, do you see any fucking of Bret Hart and Mark Henry?
No. Well, I can see him inside of Mark Henry, sure.
Like if you had told me, like, okay, Napalm, a professional wrestler from WWF trained Mark Henry to wrestle, I'd be like, okay, Junkyard Dog. Junkyard Dog trained Mark Henry.
No, it was Bret Hart. What did he train him to do? Get bigger? I mean, like, what the fuck?
I don't know, but that's just a weird little thing to me. But
Hey, Matt,
yes.
what did you think of Alien Abduction?
Oh, it was really good.
I knew you'd fucking love it.
I mean, there's a lot of parts where I was just like, really? Like the part at the beginning where it's like, this is real footage and shit. I'm like,
yeah.
No way a fucking camera falling from like the uppermost atmosphere would survive and then continue to film.
Yeah, I agree.
It plummeted into the earth.
That's
a little too far.
Yeah, that was fucking stupid, but what about everything else? It's awesome.
Yeah, everything else was really good. Is that an ongoing series?
No, but it's like a movie I think that just came out, and I'm like, this is amazing. I need to show this to Mac. Because I wish it kind of tied into Skinwalker Ranch because it looks like it could have.
Yeah. Sorry, folks, we're kind of going off on other tangents. This week's I would say average.
It was average. Like, yeah, I mean, it was average. Like, TNA is still going to be terrible, but at least Matt won't be in like physical pain from watching it, which is good.
Well, I'll probably grumpy because I'm like, I wish I had weed. Wait, no, I don't, because I won't fucking smoke weed during TNA because I like smoking pot during positive things.
You're supposed
pot
to.
I use pot how you're supposed to use it to enhance things I love.
You're supposed to, yeah, but people have used pot to like dull the pain, you know.
And that's a waste of pot.
Really? You think it would be a waste?
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. Yeah, main event. I'm trying to get back on wrestling. What were we talking about before Alien Abduction?
Alright, we were talking about...
Sting would have at least be a good salesman for the network for people who never jumped onto WWE. the same way if I was Vince and co, I'd be trying to also sign someone like Tommy Dreamer to something.
What is WrestleMania Rewind? What is that?
WrestleMania. I think that's like it's an original series on the network that goes back and it has people talking about the WrestleMania, about specific things that happen at different WrestleManias and stuff. So there's an episode about like the first WrestleMania. There's an episode about Andre versus Hulk. There's an episode about Bret versus Owen. There's an episode about WrestleMania 13, Bret Hart versus Stone Cold. It's an okay series.
Alright, so is it like everybody being nice and it's all feel good and shit? Because I know there was one you told me where,
Oh, Teddy Long just was like, fucking Sid Vicious is fucking dumb.
yeah, where is that? What is
That's
that
on
series?
Countdown.
Does that always happen or is that kind of rare? Because that sounds fucking hilarious.
Uh, it's not uncommon on Countdown because Countdown has done stuff. They've done like both positive things and bad things. So Countdown has done like the worst gimmicks, the worst blunders, infamous gimmicks and stuff like that, where people will, talk some shit about stuff.
Okay, so I'm told Scott Steiner's a fucking retard on there. Is that what happened?
Oh yeah. Fucking Scott's they bash Scott like Jericho fucking smashes Scott Steiner. He's like fucking worst person I've ever worked with. I hated working with fucking Scott Steiner.
Because he was a fucking idiot?
Yeah, because there's this one time when Chris Jericho basically the lines were supposed to be Chris Jericho was going to come down and he was gonna make fun of Scott Steiner's chainmail, and Scott Steiner was supposed to retort, "Well, I might dress like I'm in Camelot, but I'm gonna go medieval on your ass." And Scott Steiner basically said, "You might think you're King Arthur, but I'm going to go medieval on your ass." And Jericho in the interview is just like, "What? No, you idiot. I don't think I'm King Arthur. You're the one wearing fucking chainmail."
Oh my god. What fucking retard. Are you serious?
Yes. So, on that note, Scott Steiner is that's the best note to ever go out on, folks. Scott Steiner is a retard.
And we're probably going to have to watch more shit with him in it. But,
Well, of course we are. There's a fucking, there's like 100 WCW pay-per-views, Kalins.
Okay, Matt, one thing though. Which episode is it? Is it like Worst Gimmicks?
That one is probably Biggest Blunders.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll end it here. See you later, folks.
Later.